So I had seen a video a few weeks ago from a Christian channel on maladaptive daydreaming. If you do not know what maladaptive daydreaming is, it's basically going into like this fantasy land. And a lot of times that gets triggered by trauma, it can be triggered by stress, it can be triggered by just life circumstances. And in this Christian channel, they were talking about how this is a sin because a lot of times people daydream about, just a partner or maybe like having sex, etc. And it can also be a dangerous thing because sometimes you want to be in this fantasy role so badly that when you're in this reality, it's a disconnect. And I am speaking from someone who, with experience, I didn't even know what it was called. I didn't even know it was a sin till I watched this channel and I was convicted. So I would do that a lot. I would go into these like daydreams of having a man that truly loved me, who was truly in love with me and who treated me well. And, of course, sometimes I'd get into that lust and perversion, like, sexual fantasies and just having a completely different life than the life that I was living. I noticed I started to do that recently after having not done it for like a year. And I noticed, like, for me, it's because I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot going on in my life right now. A lot. And, I noticed that I was overwhelmed and I started to get into that again. This is not good because I want to live in reality. I don't want to live in this fantasy land. And when I was younger, I did that a lot because of all the trauma that I went through. My life was hard when I was young and, into my 20s and into my 30s too, my life was super hard. So I went into this fantasy world a lot. And this is a very common thing with people, going into this fantasy world and fantasizing about a different life. But we need to realize that, number one, we need to be content with the life that we have right now. We need to be content with the person that we are right now. And we need to be content with the circumstances that the Father has given us right now. And when I saw myself beginning to do that again, I had to reject and rebuke, cast down the imaginations, ask the Father to help me. And I had to talk to him and be honest and let him know that I'm overwhelmed. There's too much going on in my life right now. This is something that's actually really, really common. And it's not as harmless as psychology is making it out to be. It can be a very, very dangerous thing, y'all. So if that's something that you are struggling with, know that you're not alone. Pray and get some help for it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Shalom.